Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I looked outside and there was a coronavirus. It was just outside and I'm terrified. Please take away my civil liberties. Sorry. Little comedy. I'm really upset that so I just watched some liberal news. I try to keep all my news as diverse as possible because that's how you get insight. My God. So if you don't know me, my name is Jason Lord-Surratt. I discuss the feels. The news washes with and through. I also discuss the way in which I feel people are feeling. I have a theater background and I'm very good, very good, very good at reading people and reading intentions and reading things. What I'm most frustrated out about right now is COVID 19, coronavirus. Personally, I'm not afraid. For myself, for my wife, or for my children, I do have some concern about my grandparents, my children, my parents. My grandparents are gone, but it doesn't rise above any other time. Like when my mom's sick, I'm like, Mom, gosh, you're sick. Just be careful, you know. So I'm not really concerned. But I just watched a show in which this guy thought it was laughable that Matt Gaetz, first of all, he said Matt Gaetz. First of all, Matt Gaetz is a senator or something. And he's going to be involved in the Trump administration. He's a hard hitter. He's a very smart guy in terms of seeing the BS that has been going on for the last almost 4 years now. But they're saying the first news on one side was saying that he self quarantined. He's like, oh, I don't know. And the other side is saying that he's forced quarantine. So, forced self quarantine. So, there's self quarantine still in the lingo, but forced is added or omitted. It's not really the point. And then they were like, oh, and Matt Gaetz was by Trump, so maybe Trump has COVID-19, and who knows? And then on FBZs, they're like, "Ooh, what if the virus were?" It's like these people are sick. Now I'm talking about the feel. It's like the desire to win at all costs is called a Pyrrhic victory. When you win and you also lose. The problem is people don't know what they're fighting for. And I was thinking about this. It's like, I am not a Trump supporter. I am a supporter that we have a president. I think that this president is doing a good job in most of the aspects that I care about. And I can go back years and talk about prison reform, the Arctic, China, Intel. It's like corruption. It's like these are the things that I actually care about. And I wrote and created things about this. And then Obama came in, and my voice was stifled because if I said anything about the government, all of a sudden I was being racist. I just think it is really sickening to wish a person expire simply because you desire to transpire in your own mire. So the point is, I am not a Trump supporter. I'm a supporter that we have a president, that we should be able to have dialogue about and agree and disagree and have good conversations where we can then build coalitions where we can then work together. But what's happening, but what's happened was that the conversation switched to being not about policies, not about it. It was all about the idea of a man, the idea of man, toxic masculinity, the idea of vile personality, the idea that a person that could run a country with such dangerous personality. Anyway, so the tone of the environment right now is one side is like this is just as cold and people will get sick and yes, people will die, but just like the flu, just like heart disease, just like that. And the other side is like, gosh. Oh, and also that Obama executive order that had all these people say that if they felt that Trump wasn't cogent enough to lead, that they don't have, they can go outside channels and talk to, like, that's how all those conversations about, oh, he just goes upstairs and eats cheeseburgers. It's like, what? All right, peace.